All right, so we're moving on to polynomials. This lesson is all about adding and subtracting them. So essentially, guys, what we're looking at is just combining like terms. That's all it is. So let's just look at A and C. We have one adding, one subtracting. So remember, in order to be like terms, they have to have the same variable and the same exponent. So x's and x squareds aren't going to mix, okay? So we first want to find the highest exponent in our problem. We want to write that first. So the highest exponent here is x squared. So I'm going to find all the terms that have x squared. It's going to be this one, and I'm going to combine them together because we have that plus sign in the middle, right? So x squared plus 2 more x squareds is going to be 3x squareds. Okay. Then I'm going to find my next highest exponent. So after x squared just becomes my x terms. So I have a plus 2x minus 2x. So plus 2x minus 2x are actually going to cancel each other out. So there's going to be no just regular x term in my problem. And then we also have a minus 1 and a plus 1, which cancel each other out. So surprisingly, that is my final answer. Okay, so let's look at B here. Since that one was a little strange, let's look at B. Okay, so I see I have a plus sign in the middle, so I know I'm adding. Highest exponent's just the regular x's, so 4x and x makes 5x. And then we have our plus 3 and our minus 2. So plus 3 minus 2 is going to just be plus 1 for my final answer. The only thing different about subtraction, so we see we have a minus sign here in the middle, is that we need to make sure and first distribute it into the second set of parentheses. So my x squared plus 2 is going to hang out front for now. And I distribute that negative in, so that's just going to flip all the signs in that second set of parentheses. So it's going to become a minus 3x squared, a minus 2x, and a minus 5. If any of those were negatives, they would flip back positive. So now that I'm done distributing, now I'm just combining like terms. So again, I look for the highest exponent. That's going to be my x squareds. So x squared minus 3x squared is negative 2x squared. Then I look for my x's. So I see a minus 2x there, so minus 2x. And I have my numbers, plus 2, minus 5. That's going to make negative 3 for my final answer there. Okay? So let me circle some problems for you to do. Let's focus in on, let's just do 2 of them from each group. So let's do 13 and 14, 17 and 19. Okay? 13, 14, 17, and 19. Why don't you just do those 4 problems. So pause the video, do those 4 problems, and then you can play when you are ready for me to go over them. All right, for 13, I have a plus sign in the middle, so I'm just combining like terms. So negative 4x plus 6x is positive 2x, and positive 9 minus 14 is negative 5, so minus 5. All right, 14. Again, I see a plus sign in the middle. So nice, easy combining like terms. Negative 3a plus 7a is 4a. And negative 2 plus 5 is plus 3 for my final answer. So that's adding. Let's go ahead and go down to subtraction now with number 17. So I need to distribute my negative into the second set of parentheses. So g minus 4 is going to just come down. A negative times 3g is minus 3g, and a negative times a negative 6 turns to a positive 6. Now I'm ready to combine like terms, so I combine g minus 3g to make negative 2g, and I combine negative 4 and positive 6 to make plus 2. And last but not least, number 19, I distribute this negative into the second set of parentheses. So negative x squared minus 5 hangs out. I distribute that negative in, so now it's going to become a plus 3x squared, a plus x, and a plus 8. So it flips all those negatives back to positive. Now I can go ahead and combine like terms. So I find my x squareds are highest, so I'm going to start there. So negative 1 plus 3 is going to leave me with 2x squareds. Then I have my x term, so plus x. I can go ahead and combine my numbers. Negative 5, positive 8 makes plus 3 for my final answer.